Hey guys, good morning. I want to show you my Rio Samba. It looks like you can see all of its stages in one clump. I definitely recommend this rose if you only have money to buy one rose. This would be the rose I would recommend. As you can see, the color is so vibrant, and it's not just one color, it's multiple color from the start to the finish. Here is the bud. You can see, isn't that beautiful? This little tiny bud, and you can see the red on it as well as the yellow, orange. The reason I bought the Rio Samba is I really wanted like a sunset vibrant color rose, and to be honest, the picture kind of showed me that it would be more orange sunset, which is what I wanted. Here is the tag. This is one of the very few roses that I keep the tag so I can actually remember it. And honestly, I thought it would stay this color. And while I am impressed with all of its color, I kind of still wish that I would have gotten one that just stayed true to its sunset color. But definitely, I do not regret buying this rose because you can see all of the colors in just one rose. And I mean, it's really prolific. It is one of the first ones to bloom, and it has continuously bloomed its head off for me. And as you can see, old buds are coming up while, spent flowers are starting to get rid of. And I've already cut back a whole bunch, just basically deadheading it so new growth would come. If you deadhead it right here, then it pushes out new growth for you. And look, you can see where I've deadhead over here. And then this one I've deadheaded as well, and it has sent up new growth. There's a couple more over here. So basically, the bud, isn't it gorgeous? It looks so small. You wouldn't think that the rose would get actually big. And then here's the second stage. It's yellow, more yellow than anything else. And then once it opens up a little bit more, it gives you that orangey color, pushing almost to pink. Well, it still has the yellow color on the inside, going a little bit off whitish over here. And then here is the completely spent flower. It goes completely pink, which, I mean, you cannot beat this rose with all of its color and splendor. And honestly, I stuck this rose back because I just pruned it off, deadheaded basically, just so it wouldn't spend so much so much energy into creating seed pods. So you can see here, I stuck it right back on where I cut. Let me see if you can see it right here. See right there? So I'm gonna pull it out, and it's gonna already pop out because I've already cut it. See right here? Voila! And there it goes on the ground. So I prune it back right here. Deadheaded is what they would call it, just so it would have more energy on the new growth and new flowers, and not have to worry about starting to turn this one. This one here is pretty spent as well. So I will probably leave it one more day and then cut it off. And then here's a new bud right here next to it on the same stem. And then of course here's this one. Sorry, it's almost taller than me. It's actually on this raised bed that my husband made for me for Mother's Day. And it's probably, what, 18, maybe 24, give or take. So here's another spent one. And then, of course, two new buds. But, I mean, look at the color. It's so crazy how you can go from one stages of color and keep blooming and then completely change color. It's like a chameleon. And this one by itself is pretty, but you can see the petals are starting to change color, and it's orange right now, and then eventually it's going to go pink like everything else. Definitely worth the money. I would highly recommend it. And I have a couple other roses I want to show you, but they're not in bloom right now, so I've got to wait a little bit. But the Rio Samba is definitely the earliest blooming rose that I have in my garden. And you will not be disappointed if you purchase this, or if somebody has it and you ask for cutting. Definitely worth the investment. Look at that. Some kind of wasp bee. I haven't had too much issue with it with black spots, which I'm actually surprised about, because all my other roses have black spot issues like crazy. But I do have some kind of leaf eating miners, so you can see the leaf. I've been spraying it with just a general neem oil, and I think it got really bad one time, so I had to actually use an insecticide. But they don't really attract pollinators, so I wasn't too worried about it, but I still spray once all the pollinators go to bed, just so it doesn't affect them too much. But yeah, I mean, look at it. You definitely look at it. It's just amazing, all the colors. Isn't that beautiful? It's definitely the highlights, one of the highlights in my garden. And I'm actually gonna do some cuttings and then try to root it, see if I can grow more. I hope you guys are having a great day and enjoying this weather and this long weekend that we have to celebrate Memorial Day weekend. And thank you to all the military and those who serve us, protect us. We appreciate you guys, and because of you guys, we live in the country that we do. That's what makes America great. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.